Good morning, my dears. Today is Sunday, April the 5th, 2020. And today we are locked out of our church, but we're not locked down because we can still lift up the name of Jesus, and he will certainly see us through. I thank God for having limited us to only a few cases in our church, and so far only one death. The whole world is on lockdown. Everybody is afraid to go in and out of their houses to shake hands with their friends. So we come to tell you today that God's love is eternal. Let me read to you from the book of St. John, chapter 3, verses 15, 16, 17, and possibly 14. As Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up, that whosoever believeth in him should be saved and not perish, but have everlasting life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For he sent not his Son in the world to condemn the world, but that the world may be saved through him. 1 John chapter 3 said, Behold, what manner of love the Father has bestowed upon us, that we should be called the children of God. John 16:33 says, These things have I spoken unto you, that you may have peace. For in this world you shall have tribulations. But be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. There are some things that we must go through in this life. There are some issues that we must deal with. Life's playing field is not level. Every day is a different day. As Job says in his writing, man that is born of a woman is of a few days and full of trouble. We come forth as a flower and is cut down. We feel also as a shadow, never continue in one state. But the Bible tells us in the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 8, that Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. I wish to inform us today that his love is continued through all ages, and there is no time that we can ever remember or think of that God had not loved us so much. In fact, he loved us too much. He gave us his Son, Jesus Christ, who went out on Calvary and gave himself as a ransom for our sin. Well, this plague is different from many plagues, but it's not the only plague. We have gone throughout plagues throughout the generation of humanity, and each time God has saw fit to alleviate us and bring us out, that we may survive and present ourselves to him as believers in him, knowing he has all power of the heaven and the earth in his hand. And I hear the writer of Romans, possibly Paul, saying, Romans 8, For I am persuaded that neither death nor life, nor angels, nor principles, nor powers, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God. God's love is stronger than death. God's love is stronger than any plague, no how long it may hang around and how many people may be called into judgment. God's love is still the same. And I stand as a testimony after 93 years upon planet Earth. I found out that there is no love stronger than the love of God. God can reach down and pick us up today and remove us from this dilemma. Don't know how long it will be around, but I do know that when it's over, God will still be in charge. God will still be on the throne. He told me to come by this morning just to tell you that everything is going to be all right. I don't know how I'm in the long days and I'm in the long nights, but I do know that God is forever. He's eternal. He's always been around, forever will be around, and He'll always keep us under His protection. Man, maybe the one that caused this plague, I don't know it. I just don't believe that God would cause a plague to kill everybody like people are being killed, because He's a loving God. And I got to believe that somebody else other than God started this plague. But I know that God is watching right now, and from His holy home in heaven, He's already decided how He's going to end this thing. So I'm just waiting and trusting in Him. Come by to tell you this morning, hang in there. Don't hang out. Follow the laws of the land. Keep yourself as clean as possible, if it's possible. Wash your hands and wash your face and keep your mask. Go on about your business, knowing that every day is a blessed day. And God is a blessed God, and I'm glad to tell you that I know He's able to keep you from falling and present you faultless before the all-wise God. I know He's able because He's kept me for 93 years. There was a moment that I remember that God was not there when I needed Him. He may not come when you call Him, but He's always on time. Call Him this evening, call Him this morning, tell Him to give you a little more strength, to give you a little more power, that you can hang on in there. Don't worry about what the world is saying. Just remember that God is able. I say He's able. He's able. Somebody say He's able. I know He's able. Say He's able. Yeah.